That's a big bitch! How's it going, Fish fam? Welcome back to a brand new video. If this is your first time checking out the channel, what's up? My name is Gabe. You can also find me at SpartnFish pretty much everywhere on the internet. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a minute since I watched those last couple episodes of One Piece. I fucked up my back pretty recently. Well, I've basically just been ignoring it for like a couple weeks at this point, but it's been feeling pretty shitty. I think I kind of figured out like what's going on and what's wrong, but I delayed dealing with it for too long, and now it's like a whole issue, and it's been like pretty annoying and painful. So I don't know, it's just been like really hindering my focus a lot lately. So yeah, I don't know, I just haven't been feeling in the best mood lately. Plus Amanda's out of town. I'm gonna go actually visit her this next weekend, so it's not gonna impact like the post, or at least in theory it shouldn't impact the posting schedule or anything like that. But yeah, so I'm just hoping like I'm gonna be in a better mood after that. She's traveling for work, so I'm gonna go visit her. We're gonna hang out, do some sightseeing type stuff, and I'm gonna try and get a massage or go see a chiropractor before then. But yeah, that's basically where I'm at right now. It is what it is, but I appreciate everyone who's been still stopping by, hanging out. If you want to, you can also join the Discord. We got people in there. I'm yapping with them all the time. We're talking about anime, we're talking about manga, we're talking about my videos, we're talking about fitness stuff. You know, we do game nights, so if you're interested in any of that, make sure you drop by, come hang out. Otherwise, you know, you can just hang out here. You can hang out with me on Twitch on the days when I stream. Yeah, it's, we got a lot of shit going on. That's all I'm trying to say. We got stuff going on if you're interested. So, from what I remember where we left off, Brooke just, like, hit the spider monkey with some Omaewa Mo Shinderu type shit. We have the spider mice, that spider mouse that are like, those are the ones who captured Sanji and captured Zoro and captured Luffy to a certain extent without like anyone noticing. Luffy is, I believe, in a room with Gecko Moria right now. Sanji, the zombie dog penguin, is beating zoo animal ass. Perona and a bunch of her little minions are robbing our ship, which Nami's gonna be pissed off about, and Nami's gonna beat the shit out of Perona. And then Usopp and Chopper are also with Nami. Frankie is with Robin, who for some reason is able to make her arms into wings and then fly around. It boggled my fucking mind when that happened, but it happened, so here we are. Let me see here, actually, before we get too deep. And I've talked about this a little bit before, but one of the reasons why I actually started the Discord channel was because I started this channel originally with the intention of, you know, I'm going on this new journey. I want to be going through it with other people and kind of talking to, you know, new people that I'm not familiar with, that I don't know, that I wouldn't normally get to interact with on a day-to-day. So that's why I opened up the Discord, is so I have more opportunities to get to know you guys. Speaking of you guys, just a quick shout out to some of my new subscribers. Ross, Crazed Tonic, and then Kayla. I saw your ass subscribed, Kayla. I know you're probably not watching this video. I know you probably just subscribed to show support, but if you do watch this, I hella appreciate it. Kayla is one of my old coworkers from hella long ago. But yeah, appreciate y'all. And I don't think I have a ton left to say, so yeah, let's just get into it. Alright, bro, you're taking a long ass time to die. Just die. Is he though? It seems like he's not gonna pop back up. What the fuck did Brooke do to him? What the fuck did Brooke do to him? Alright, bro, you're taking a long ass time to die. Just die. Is he though? It seems like he's not gonna pop back up. What the fuck did Brooke do to him? What the fuck did Brooke do to him?
ゾンビにも弱点はあるのです。
What did you do to him? Brooke can just kill zombies?
あれこそがゾンビの魂。魂？目に見えて抜けていくぞ。帰りなさい。主人のもとへ。
What the fuck? Is that what they mean when they're talking about like stealing their shadows? They're literally stealing their soul? How the fuck did he do that? How did Brooke kill a fucking zombie?
この雲の糸は力には強いですが、本当だ、溶けてく。
Bro, what the fuck does he mean by that? He purified them.
しかし、何から話せばいいのやら。
Well, you very clearly fought them. We already knew that.
そんなに怒鳴らないでください。面食らってしまいますよ。骸骨だから私、面なんてないんですけども。よほほほほ。
やめなさい。すでに死んでる。
Frankie's like, I'm gonna just kill him. I'm gonna kill him. He tells another joke. I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
この魔の海を脱出したいと思えど、潮の流れに翻弄されるばかり。そんな折、5年以上前になりますか。このスリラーバークへ。
Right. Invited. Right.
この島に火事を直せる部品でもあればと。
I like how like he's freaked out by it. He's a fucking skeleton man running around.
たどり着いたのはこの建物。その内部で見たのはマリオと呼ばれる継ぎはぎだらけの死体。
A Mario, yeah?
男の影を床から引き剥がし、影を切り取った。私
So
の目を疑いました。
I imagine it's like a devil fruit ability, right? Alright, bro. He's that's gonna get real old real fucking quick.
一方の動かぬマリオの体内に押し込まれました。するとどうでしょう。ただの死体であるマリオが動き出す。
I see.
ませんか。
I see.
どういうことかけとはいつどこにいても人に従う
Impeccable fighting form.
体に離れることなく従い続けるはずの魂。自分に従わせてしまう桜花七部会月光モリア。
Has to be a devil fruit power.
能力者です。悪魔の実か。
There we go. There it is. The shadow fruit.
実際にそんなことがあんのか。
そして影を奪われるということは光ある世界で存在できなくなるということなんです。
Right, and that's why all the zombies have to stay there. Because, like, where the fuck else are they gonna go? If they leave, then they're fucked.
消滅してしまうのです。影を使って彼はゾンビを生み出せるのですが、生物の死体をより強靭に組み上げる天才外科医。
Yeah, Hogback is able to, yeah, okay, make the zombie bodies.
今も研究所の冷凍室に保存されています。
ドクトル・ホグバック。こんなところで海賊の手助けをしていたなんて。
じゃあ、ゾンビって。
He sure has. It's also interesting that Robin also knows who that is.
通り。
Like, I get that she's well traveled, but she just fucking knows about everything. It's kind of crazy the amount of information she just has.
賞金首の影を欲しているのです。
俺たちが狙われるわけだな。
それがスリラーバークの全貌ね。ゾンビの一番の特性は従順であることかもしれないわね。
Oh, 100%.
従わせることは困難。
100% it's obedience.
と同じ戦闘能力。
Then there's Sanji who's like, fuck you. You try and hit a girl, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
じゃあ、あいつらやべえ。
It's not just them that are in trouble. Because if you guys have to fight those zombies, you're fucked. Like, Frankie, even being as strong as he is, he's not fighting a fucking Sanji zombie. He's getting his ass beat. Yeah. Brooke is just so happy to be around other people.
聞くから早く話しなさい。
Bro, even once Brooke joins the crew, like, how are we gonna bring him to other islands without everyone freaking the fuck out every time they meet him? Every time he goes to a new island, everyone's just gonna be like, yo, what the fuck? Ah, yes, the three phantoms. Yeah, how are you gonna become king of the pirates? Luffy's still here, buddy. Hell yeah, buddy. Hell yeah. How you gonna do it? Luffy's there. Impossible. Okay, you wanna fight him? Do you wanna fight him then? Let him out of the fucking cage, see what happens. First of all, yes, he does have a wanted poster. He just has the worst wanted poster in human history. Yeah, Perona, what happened to them? Yeah. Meanwhile, Kuma still not allowed to talk, by the way. Still not allowed to talk. Usopp's like, shut up. Finally! Someone stands on business. You'll never get married. Damn. Yeah, right. Hogback is catching strays. Excuse... Chopper. Why? Why are you fucking backwards, brother? I don't think... yeah. Unless you're marrying Lola. Damn, Hogback is catching strays for no reason. Bro didn't do shit. Celebrate what? You guys haven't done shit. Yeah, he's fucking beating their ass crawling like a worm? What? 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 Bro, even for One Piece, that's goofy as fuck. He chewed through the cage. I was gonna say, I think she probably can, bro. You're kind of locked up. Oh yeah, those are the ones that make you sad, right? Those are the ghosts that just make you hella depressed. Yeah, the depression ghosts. Luffy, it'll definitely work on you a second time, brother. Yeah, I was about to say, bro, remember when you got the paint colors on you and you just wanted to sit there and drink tea? Are they actually gonna get his shadow? Y'all gotta do something. Y'all gotta do something. If he gets Luffy on his side, you guys are fucking cooked. You guys are fucking cooked if Luffy is on his side. Get your boy. Get your boy. Y'all gotta help Luffy. Help him. The fuck y'all doing? We just hiding out in Kumasi? Y'all are cooked. If I didn't know there was another 30 years worth of anime to watch, I would think everyone is just dead. Yeah. If there wasn't another 30 years worth of anime that I know I have to watch, I would be 100%. I would be more convinced that we're that we're in for like a really bad time. I would be actually able to be convinced that potentially Luffy might be out of the next few fights. That I think that's fair to say. Like Brook has to come and let Brook. After seeing what Brook did to the spider monkey, like, Brook is going to be the key to us actually surviving this whole situation and getting our crew back together. That is fucking obvious at this point. Like, it has to be Brook. Brook has to be the one who, like, makes it so we're able to survive this situation, which makes it even more apparent that he's going to be joining the crew after this. Because whatever purification type thing he did where the shadow left the body and then it was like, okay, now it's gonna go rejoin with the original master, like with the original soul. So Brook has to beat the Sanji zombie, beat the Zoro zombie, and beat the Luffy zombie. Somehow Brook has to beat all three of them to be able to like purify them so the shadows leave the zombie bodies and then make it back to their original bodies. That's what I'm assuming has to happen. But the question is, how is this dude who has just introduced this arc, that is, I assume, going to be joining our crew, I know he's going to be joining our crew, how is he strong enough to beat all three of them? He's strong enough to beat Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji right now? Huh? We gotta see how the fuck that works out. Alright, going to the next one. Don't look. I'm gonna look, I don't care. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. Wait, I didn't have subtitles on. I didn't have subtitles on, so I didn't look anyways. There we go. Okay, now I have subtitles. I'm sorry for saying fuck you, I apologize. Damn, the Luffy shadow is just tweaking. So is he an actual giant or is he just kind of tall? Because I feel like a giant would be a lot bigger, right? Bro, Chopper's core strength is crazy. It's very clearly a devil fruit. Don't say anything. It ruins your cute appearance. Bro, you gotta stop it with this pun. Stop it with this pun. Damn, I thought it looked cute. Alright, show me the body of Mr. 900. Show me the body of Mr. 900. Alright, let's see it. Let's see it. Bro, you're such a little freak. You guys are all little freaks. This is Danny Elfman's dream. Bro, imagine if Danny Elfman did the soundtrack for Thriller Bark. That would go crazy. Who? I assume that's Is that another warlord? Or is that like another warlord? Kaido? I know I've heard that name before, like associated with One Piece. So it is someone who is, obviously from the sounds of it, stronger than Gecko Moria. That's actually exactly what happened. Yeah. The humming swordsman. That actually, you know, as far as nicknames go, that's kind of stone cold. The humming swordsman.
影を取られようとも死ぬわけではありません。見てくださいこの通り。この私の
That's not a comforting example, brother. Yeah, I'm glad they played that clown shoes ass sound effect.
その間に強いものほど船に乗せられ、このスリラーバーグから追い出される。なぜだかわかりますか？
犠牲者が影を取り返すために
Ah, I see. So they will wake back up. Because, but if they go back in the sun, they just fucking die. Right. Okay. So we're not just solely gonna be relying on Brook then. Okay, okay. I see. So they can get woken, they can just wake them back up. And then we can all fight collectively against the zombies. But it seems like Brook is still the only one who can like separate the shadow from the body. Unless he's able to be like, alright, this is how you separate the shadow from the body. Oh. Is that literally what he's doing right now? What is it, like a bag of sunlight? Huh, okay. Yeah, what is it? What is this weakness? That actually fucking makes sense! Okay! Okay! Bro, I love when One Piece does this. When One Piece like pulls in real world shit. Like real world superstitions and stuff. That's cool as fuck.
この猿がさっき口から吐き出したのがこいつの中にいた影ってことだな。ちなみにゾンビを倒すには口の中へ塩を押し込んでください。それがコツです。
How the fuck did Brook even come to this conclusion?
島へ戻り戦ったのです。影を宿すゾンビと。でも結果は大敗。
Well, I mean, but you're telling me Brook went toe-to-toe with a warlord, though. And he's not dead. I mean, well, he was already dead at the time, but he's not dead again. No, we're not separating. We're not breaking up the group. This ain't Scooby-Doo. We're not going up into different parties. We are separating? Why on earth are we separating? Sindri! What? Sindri! Stop fucking up the camera! He's like, yeah, dummy. You don't know what he looks like? Alright, are you gonna... What is taking so long to open this zombie? What is taking so long to bring this zombie's body out? Not that I'm on board with putting Luffy into a zombie body, but I'm just saying, I feel like this should have already been done. Yeah, you're gonna walk down a tunnel to get there? It's not just here? Bro is about to spend 4 episodes taking that shadow to the fucking zombie body.
あの二人組もうここにはいないぞ。どこへ逃げた？
まさかタラランがやられる。
Is Zoro Zombie still there? No, it doesn't look like it. He's gone. Well, he's lost. Oh, he found his way.
なんだこの野郎、泣いてなんかねえぞ。バカ、こっち見んじゃねえや。
あんな質問をしたの？
うるせえ。
What did he ask?
もう畜生。俺あの骸骨大好きだ。
Oh no. He said something cool, didn't he? Brooke said something cool.
そうね。
You know the rule of cool. Frankie, like, as long as you say something cool, Frankie will just fuck with you. Attack him! See what happens. Y'all about to get sent back to the Shadow Realm. Alright. Your second funeral. Zoro who? I'm sorry, Zoro fans. He does some cool shit, but like, Brooke does the same thing, but with style. Brooke's Zoro with style. He's like, if Zoro was just a little bit zesty, you know? He put some sauce on it. Is that the guy that... Oh, so is this who Brooke lost to? I thought he lost to Gecko Moria. Yeah, I assumed he got his ass beat by Gecko Moria. Okay. He got his ass beat by the guy whose name I don't even remember. Alright, One Piece. Alright, One Piece with the spooky season transitions. Hell yeah. Damn right you will. Damn right. Never said, oh, I might recover my shadow. Oh, maybe I'll be able to do it, guys. No, no, no. He said, I'm doing that shit. I'm gonna make it happen. Definitely not Roger then. 500 years ago. Created a... The legendary continent puller. What? Sindri. Stop trying to make everything about you. Who is the legendary continent puller? Also, can Luffy's shadow not fight back at all? I'm surprised his shadow isn't trying to box this guy. That's a big bitch! Alright, now that is a giant. That's a real giant. Gecko Moria, he's just a little guy. That's a fucking giant right there. What the f- Okay, so I feel like they just introduced a new race of being in One Piece just now. I feel like they just... Because he's not like a regular ass giant. He said it's a berserker? The only berserker to be called a devil? Like, what the fuck? What do either of those two words mean in the context of One Piece? Obviously, we know devil fruits. But what the fuck does the word berserker or devil mean in the context of, like, this conversation specifically in One Piece? Like, it has... Like, berserker has to be, like, a separate race or something. Because that is a very distinct looking type... Like, with the horns and, like, the... Obviously, it's like a fucking zombie. So, potentially it just looks that way because it's a zombie? But that can't be the only reason, right? Like, that's a very distinctive looking... So the title of the episode was The Warrior Known as the Devil the moment of Or's revival. I don't think we got to Or's revival, but Or's is like I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm not gonna do it right now because it'll probably end up being a spoiler. But at some point, I'm gonna look into the lore and try and learn about Ors. By the time this episode is coming out, I probably have learned more about Ors to the point where it's not a spoiler. So at the time this is coming out, feel free to drop some Ors lore down below. Because I'm probably... I should be a couple weeks ahead by the time this episode is coming out. Ideally, I should be a couple like weeks of episodes. Assuming everything goes well with filming and I don't like cry like a baby because of my back, I should be a couple weeks ahead on filming right now. So, drop me some Ors lore down in the comments below. Because that was a lot. I feel like lately we've been getting a lot of lore drops like at the very end of episodes. And it's kind of frustrating, but we also learned, who else did we learn? We heard the name Kaido, which I know is like someone in One Piece. I don't know who I'm assuming it's another warlord, but no fucking context, I don't know. But yeah, put me on to some Ors knowledge. I'm curious. Shit. One Piece has been a fucking trip lately. I've been enjoying Thriller Bark a lot more than I thought I would going into it. I don't know why. I just had like a lot of preconceived notions that Thriller Bark was not going to be an enjoyable arc, but I've personally really enjoyed Thriller Bark so far. Curious to hear your guys' take. Obviously, drop some Ors lore down below, and as long as it's not like if the Ors lore is important like 3 arcs from now, don't do that. But if it's like something that adds context to like what's happening right now in Thriller Bark, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not gonna flame you for that. Okay. There are some times where people be dropping spoilers in One Piece, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah, put me on. With all that being said, I still gotta go to the gym today. I know I was literally just complaining about my back, but I still gotta go to the gym. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm a fucking freak. I gotta do it. So I'm going to the gym right now. Join the Discord if you want to hang out. Don't forget you can join channel memberships if you want access to the next couple episodes of One Piece just already. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.